What's going on? GA Dipper back here again today for another installment of the GA Dipper Show. Yeah! And, yeah, I'm kind of hyped up because, I've been drinking. What have I been drinking, you may ask? Well, how about some Bud Ice? Oh shit, it's upside down. Bud Ice! There we go! Alright. Now that I have a little drink in me, wait a minute, let's get some more. So good. Let's throw the lip in today. Now, I thought about doing this, possibly, but I figured I'd save it for another video. I was gonna do some Skull Classic Wintergreen. Nah. And you guys are gonna think I'm a pussy, but I don't really give a fuck what you think. Let's throw in about a hogger of some Skull pouches. Sound good to you? Yeah, sounds good to me. Alright. Shit, just like regular dip, it all falls apart when I go to pinch it. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Stick that one in the mud jug. Get it on down in the gum there. There we go. Alright, boys and girls. That's like half the fucking can. Good God almighty. Look at that shit. That's like half the fucking can right there, boys and girls. This shit's already juicing up. Anyway, today or tomorrow is Father's Day. The one day of the damn year that a father gets recognized for being a dad. And, you know, I used to didn't make no big deal or, you know, like Mother's Day and Father's Day and stuff like that. But now having kids, you kind of have to make a big deal out of it. 'Cause, let's face it, you're a dad, or you know a dad. Me personally, I know a bunch of dads, and I am a dad, so I kind of have to make a big deal of it. You know, I can't just say, well, you know, that's alright, don't worry about it. I have to make a big deal of it because I'm a dad. But, you know, Father's Day is more, you know, more than just getting gifts and, you know, stuff like that. it's about spending time with your kids. It really is. So if you're a dad, or you're a son or a daughter or whatever, you may be transvestite, transsexual, homosexual, dogosexual, it don't matter. Go spend time with your daddy if you got one. If you don't got one, don't come to me. Cause let's face it, guys, I got 2 kids of my own. I don't need no more. Unless I can get you on a tax write-off. If I can get you on a tax write-off, bring it on. That's all that matters to me. But no, really, I love my kids, guys. I really do. You know, they may frustrate me sometimes and work my nerves and make me want to beat their asses. Well, their ass. But, you know, I really do love my kids, guys. I love my wife. And, I tell her all the time, you know, we may argue, we may fight and all that. But I do love her. And, you know, that's all that matters, really. You know, I do have some sad news to report. I'm not sure if I covered this in my last video. Well, I know I didn't cover it in my last video, because it happened, Wednesday morning. But, Wednesday morning, about 2 o'clock, the, Macon Fire Department here in town got a call about an apartment fire over on the west side of town. And yes, it's in the ghetto, but bear with me, and but, you know, don't turn the damn video off because you're racist or whatever. You know, typical thing, I'm sure, for the fire department. You know, they get calls all the time that early in the morning. And they went to the duplex and put out the fire, and they found a woman and her 2 kids. Or, yeah, her 2 kids. But here's why this fire touched me and my family, you know, my extended family, my in-laws so much. Because the woman and the 2 kids that passed away in the fire were my wife's aunt, and her 2 kids. You know, they didn't. People said they weren't her kids. They were his kids. They were her kids. It don't really matter. The guy was dating her, but you know, that kind of thing don't matter. When you're dating somebody and they have kids or you have kids, over a certain amount of time goes by, and you know, you take on those kids. Those kids are your kids. If anybody hurts them kids, you're there. You know, whatever the situation may be. I've never personally been in that situation where I've had to take on, you know, Ashley's kids, because she didn't have no kids by the time we met. If she did, that wouldn't have been no big deal to me. That might have been a big deal to, you know, some other people in my family, but, you know, whatever. It don't really matter. It's the 21st, 22nd century, something like that. You know, nowadays, you got people who are having kids who don't even take care of their own kids. And for someone to be dating somebody like that and step in and, you know, take their kids and take up time with them, you know, that says it all. So I'm sure to those kids. He was like a dad, and to him, those were his kids. So, you know, basically, the moral of the story, or the moral of the event, is that if you were with a girl or a guy who has kids, it may take some time, but you know, you'll get to love the kids. If you do, there's nothing wrong with that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. We got a big day planned tomorrow. So I need to get to bed. So I will see you guys later. Sorry, my damn dip was on my tooth. And so yeah, but tomorrow's Father's Day. So if your dad's still around, go spend time with him. Or if you know somebody that's a dad, you know, just if they don't mind it, give them a hug, or you know, give them a handshake or something. Because dads are important, you know, no matter what. Sorry, I keep adjusting my deal. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys later. Alright? Peace, guys.